It's week 3 of the National Football League, where we'll see this team's versatile linebacker. He's a nightmare to deal with in the front seven. Who knows what we're in store for here? And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play, but a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 3 now. Here's a throw. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. We send a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Hauled in by Gray. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left with 4th down here. They'll bring out the punter here. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 28. Connecting on a slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 13. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw. It is caught left side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Setting up a throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they'll have 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Back out runs their offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Finds his back complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. He's going to throw this one. Pressure's on him, and it gets home. He's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? He's dropping back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up 1st down. From the red zone now. Looking right, and he finds him. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got to...
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the 2nd quarter started. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Pass play now. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This offense getting all set for this series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete out to the right side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
First down, ball at the 36. They're throwing it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pass play coming here. Catch made over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Their offense running back out now. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Throwing now from the gun. Hauled in left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pass play on 1st and 10. He puts some air under this one, deep right. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead. He fields it from the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The offense getting set to go. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. A give now from the gun. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give him a first down. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives them the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got a man left. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Finds his man Gray. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Forced out to it, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this one does not go far. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds past midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to the air here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give him a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Play action on first down. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now it's second down. He'll throw it yet again. Finds him over the middle. It's inside the 10. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys push their lead to 3. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Completes this one to Gray. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In third and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass, and a fourth down instead.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So we've reached halftime. Only a field goal game so far. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the second quarter. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are out in front in that one. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they've gone to the half, all even at 14 apiece.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll try and throw it here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Gray. Bullies his way in for the touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense headed back to the field. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They go play action on 1st. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And they're going to have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on first down. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a throw. Finds a man right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a gain of 4. And that'll give him a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 2nd down, looking for options. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Into traffic, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's a give up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking for a throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun here. That's caught for the first. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Now it's a bootleg for him. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. From 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Throwing off the play fake here. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Simple dive up the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. And it cost him 5 yards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. It's a design boot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
They give it to him again. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Another drive coming up for this offense. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. From midfield now. Complete over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be a 1st down. Setting up a throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. He's got it near the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Has it in close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. He's going to throw this one. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Third and 6.
He's dropping back to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they're going to take over possession. This offense making its way back out now. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on first. That one's complete, right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 3. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They've got to keep moving quick here. Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Throwing now. He's got it near the 8. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Looking for someone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Trying to set this up quick. Trying again, following the sack. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. To throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. It doesn't get much easier than this. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And they've got it. They come through with the recovery. That should win this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
This offense ready to get going again now. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.